want to do your thing, you know, follow back on none. Have the wine that you bust it like a gun. So for me see you not the place, one in a million. Like the girl when you Christina million. So for me see they can't stay in a jacket and dress. Can't lie, yeah, she have to give me some. For me know you want a man, it's not a part of the plan. But now she have to come and give me one. Yeah, yeah, she wants to the man. Why them a talk, but them can't worry man. Cause I can't them thing with them. So let me tell you about the
This is the High Energy Show right here each and every Tuesday. Without further delay, special guest J Kaz up in the building. How you doing, my brother?
Yo, I'm good, family.
Man. Respect, man. Blessings.
Yeah, you know, we're live in a place, so...
Come on, man. Good to see you here, my brother.
Yeah, man, there was a bit of controversy trying to get here, man. There was a bit of a mad thing, sad thing, but we're here now, so...
Nah, straight, man. That's how it goes, man. We just do the thing and deliver, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Big up, man. Glad to have you in the building. I mean, J Kaz, we've been playing your songs for quite some time around here on Flames Radio. I mean, from the first tune that you sent me, Never That.
Yeah, that was like 2 years ago, you know.
Yo, man. You see how time flies, bro?
It feels like it was yesterday.
Yeah, real talk.
So, you know.
Real talk. Yeah, man. I mean, it's from that time until now, a lot has happened. We can definitely say that. You know what I mean? And we're definitely seeing you grow as an artist, of course, and you know what I mean, your music just growing and developing into what it is now, you know what I mean, and it's definitely great to see that, you know what I mean, so definitely big up yourself first and foremost for really just putting out the works out there and really growing into the artist that you're trying to become and that who you are within, you know what I mean, so big up yourself on that. I mean, what's been happening since Never That? I mean, you've been here before on a previous basis. I mean, what's happened since Never That, man? A lot has happened, man.
A lot. There's been huge differences still, from the way I made the music to the way I tried to put out the music.
Man.
And what I do is now I just literally just put myself in the music, and whoever resonates with, that's what I work with.
Straight.
I don't really stress out my head and say, alright, cool, I need to make this kind of song for that crowd.
Straight.
This kind of that song for that crowd. Whatever mood I'm in, I'll just create depending on that.
Straight.
And then if it connects, it connects. And for some reason it's just been connecting as a reason.
For real, blood. The tunes have been connecting differently. And I mean, they're definitely like, it's like an infectious thing, cause the vibe that you're bringing is definitely like a smooth dancehall sound, you know what I mean? It's not too raw, it's not too harsh, you know what I mean? It's straight to the point, but it's still smooth. And that's what gives it a real quality about it, you know what I mean? It's like, it's very unique.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So describe your sound, like, I mean, for those who don't really know of you just yet.
I'd say it's definitely a blend between the Caribbean background and the UK influence.
Yeah.
You know, I tried to make it known that we're in the UK making music.
Straight.
Because I could go, when you put on certain old school rhythms, I can take it to another level.
Yeah, we've seen that as well.
When we do, but that's why I like that I can do that with the freestyles. When I do the freestyles, that's my fun.
Straight.
You know what I'm saying? And when I do the music, when I do the songs, it's like, alright, cool, let me do our vibes.
Yeah.
So, you know, we got the both, we still got the hard hitting edge, we got Never That, we got Tart Ting, we got Hustle and Ambition for anyone that's listened to the EP, the project that we dropped last year. You know what I mean? We got loads of different flavours still. But for the most part, it's for the gal them car. I don't even know when I just do them vibes, it just connects at different level.
Nah, straight, man. And we see that. We see people gravitating to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's definitely a force where, it's inviting for the ladies.
Yeah, man. And what I try to do as well is, even when I do the go tunes, I try to make it, I still, like, lyrics is a big thing for me.
Yeah.
Big Up Cartel is my favourite artist.
Sick.
Because when it comes to the lyrical thing, he's just there. That's why I listen. When I'm driving in a car, I listen to my like Cartel, I listen to my like Jay. You know what I'm saying? So even when I'm doing my go tunes, like I put lyrics, there's lyrics in them as well at the same time. So when you listen, you think, raw, like, you get me, it's putting certain metaphors, certain flows. So, you know what I mean? That's what I just tried to do. Like, I feel like a lot of girl songs, it's just strictly the girl thing, and there's no intricacies within the lyrics.
True.
And lyrics is big for me still, so.
No, real talk, man. You definitely got to be telling them stories. Got to be really getting to the point, and it's the articulate way, you know what I mean? It's how you articulate your lyrics, how you portray and display your lyrics. So definitely, you know what I mean, just big up yourself and really telling them stories, cause you know, like Go On Bad, that's on the shot, it bad, and the visual to go with it just fits, you know what I mean?
That song there is like, come like DHS sofa, cause people have been sleeping on it, you understand?
You know
what I mean? People are waking up still, but that's Yeah, we got Shauna Shade on that one, because her verse is serious.
Nah, for real.
I mean, because a lot of people will shout for verses, or they'll shout me for verses, and a lot of people send half-hearted verses or don't send verses.
Yeah.
But when she gave me that verse, I was like, yo.
Yeah, she went to boot.
Yeah, different level. Do you know what I'm saying? So I have to big up for that 110%.
Nah, for real, man. I mean, the music, the tracks, they're definitely going right now. There's a lot happening. And, you know, another interesting thing that I saw you do a while back ago that I haven't really seen no artists do too much. And you did a meet and greet.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, talk a little bit about that, man. Talk about that meet and greet there, because that was interesting. Yeah. And I haven't really seen too many artists do that. Yeah. You know what I mean? So talk to the people about that little meet and greet there, and you know how that went, man.
You know, as a matter of fact, I did two. But I did them, so what I did is, we did, the first one was the war. I remember the second, the first one was Nando's, so I put up a little poll and I said anyone who wants to come link up or whatever, we'll just go Nando's, have a little vibe. So 5 or 6 people, so loads of people responded, and then we picked like 5 or 6, and we just took them to Nando's, ate for their food or whatever, and just had a little vibe.
Straight.
And it's good to just meet a lot of the people that have been supporting on social media. Because sometimes the people supporting it, it just comes across as like an app, so it's like just at whatever their name is. Yeah. So it's good to actually meet them and have conversations. And then I did another one in Turtle Bay. Shout out to Turtle Bay, they sponsored that one as well.
Big up Turtle Bay,
so
yeah, man.
That one we brought like 10 people, and we had another vibe as well. Man. That was before I did like, my headline show. Yeah, sick. Shout out to Raph, we did a joint headline show. Sick. It was a mad vibe, so it was good because a lot of people that came there came to the show as well. So,
sick. You know? Yeah, no. Like, I mean, I mentioned it last week as well with Tug of War, and like the engagement. You know what I mean? That like all these ideas of engagement is sick because like no one's for one, no one's really doing it. Yeah. You know what I mean? What you've done right there. You know what I mean? A meet and greet and a real chance for not only you to meet your fans and your supporters, but for them to meet you. Yeah, you know what I mean? And get to see you in living colours and, you know, in the flesh, and just get to reason and vibe with you. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I mean, how overall, like, I mean, what was the experience a great one? Like,
it was like,
was it well needed? Did you feel to yourself when you done it? You know, like, yeah, man, like, this was really good, and I feel like I'm gonna do this again, kind of thing.
In terms of the meet and greet.
Yeah,
definitely. On the first one, one of my supporters that came brought like a card, like a personalized moonpig card, and it had like some lyrics on my lyrics and stuff. So it was mad, like I bought a love there as well. So I was just like, straight. I was taken aback because like even like some of the songs that are playing on national radio and in raves and that songs that I've written in my room. Straight. So to see it manifest. Straight. You know what I mean? And for the most part, I used to do a bit of engineering, and I used to record myself. A little issue happened with my mic, so a lot of the stuff I used to record and I used to mix myself, and it's playing in clubs and stuff. So the whole experience is mad for me. Like, especially like when I used to put out songs, I used to get like 100 views like a month. Yeah. So and now look where it is. You know what I mean? People used to laugh, but now a lot of people are laughing. Not even on a bad man thing that they were laughing, but the songs just weren't making it. Yeah, I hear but you. Now a lot of them are like, yo, do you know what? Like, they're straight. So, you know what I mean? I'm just putting in the work anyway. Nah, straight, man. I mean, that's what it is. You know what I mean? You strengthen the craft bit by bit. Yeah. You know what I mean? In the early days, you get your sound together. Yeah. You know what I mean? You see what fits, see what doesn't fit. Yeah. And now in 2019, going into 2020, you're ready, so to speak. And the thing is, like, you will never 100% have it, so you have to just keep learning, keep into the streets. You know what I mean? Because sounds change so quickly, and what people like changes so much. Like, what the new generation always goes against what the old generation likes. So you just have to keep your ear to the street and kind of see how things evolve. Most definitely. And I also like the fact that, you know, just a while ago you mentioned about self-reliance. You know what I mean? You was doing engineering, you was teaching yourself to mix yourself and you know, just really just get into the craft. So yeah, you know, me and my cousin Marlon, we shot a few of my videos and myself. You know what I'm saying? So we know how to do all of the aspects. You know, some of my songs that are on digital platforms, the covers I made as well. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. It's about putting in that work and doing the most you can for yourself. You know what I mean? That's the greatest thing. Once you do certain things yourself, then no one can cheat you or bump you, because when someone comes to do it for you, they can't say, oh, this takes 3 weeks. No, it doesn't, because when I was doing it, I know I could do it in 2 days. It's just within that 3 weeks when you decide to allocate me the 2 days. So, you know what I mean? And you know what kind of prices things should go for. That's it. So, you know what I mean? You just have to understand your field though.
Nah, real talk, man. Big up to all those who are doing the business the right way as well, you know what I mean? Like, no disrespect to those who are doing their artwork and so forth, but, you know, like myself personally, we do this thing properly, you know what I mean? And if we're working with artists, we're doing artwork for artists, you know what I mean? We definitely make sure that it's a priority.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's not a layaway thing, you know what I mean? Like the artist, not only does it mean something to us, but the work means something to the artist.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's how the work continues to grow and the unification continues to grow as well. You know what I mean? So, you know, big up yourself and just really staying focused on your thing and really trying your best to get your product the way it is and the way it should be. Yeah,
100%,
man.
100%. And thanks to you for going. When I send you the songs, I don't even have to follow up. I know you. I know
Straight. No, it's not an itching thing. It's not an itching thing. I see
you know what I'm
me.
saying? I know you're supporting.
Myself, Flames Radio.
Yes.
We know good music. Good music is good music. It don't matter the artist. It don't matter the race. It don't matter the creed. Good music is good music, and that's what we respond for here on Flames Radio.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So big up yourself, J Kaz, for really staying in contact, sending me the music, sending Flames Radio the music, and you know, just continue to grow.
Yeah, 100%.
As we move on, continually swiftly moving on right here, it's the High Energy Show. Big up to all those locked in on the Instagram, locked on worldwide. Also, Steph London. Yeah. We're gonna mention Steph London right now. I mean, how did you feel when you saw or heard Steph London vibes into your music on a natural one? Like she wasn't even out nowhere, it was no bougie thing. Just natural. Like how did that feel, man? And how did you get the news?
No, it's good. It's good when anything that I create, people can consume it and enjoy it.
Yeah.
And especially if I had to put it on a platform, because that's a big platform.
Of course.
Because I just went on my phone and I have bare notifications. I'm thinking, yo.
Yeah.
What's going on now?
Yeah. Man.
You know, anytime you go on your phone, there's bare notifications.
You wonder.
You start beating.
You wonder if you slip somewhere.
If you slip, you slide. But I see notification. I'm thinking, what's going on?
Yeah.
And I see someone quoted her tweet because she tweeted it, the video of her listening to the tune. Man. And someone was like, right, playing. So one of my followers quoted and said, "Oh, playing J Kaz Guamba." Yeah. But I don't know what happened. I think where I was, there was no signal. I didn't have earphones. Right. So I'm thinking, wait, what's going on? Is she playing it? Yeah, so I was trying to listen, but it wouldn't play. I couldn't hear it. So it took me a while to hear it. And I heard it, and I was like, yo, no, that's real. And then I went on her IG, and then she put on her IG as well. Wow. So I got a lot of love and respect for Steph London.
Big up Steph for that.
Yeah, man. She's a real one. She supports a lot of. I see anytime UK dancehall artists do like a song and she likes it, she always puts it up. So I see her. She did that with Rara. Yeah. She did it with IQ as well. Man. So yeah.
That's what we like to see, man. We like to see the artists and who are, you know, who have already breaking through. You know, just give that strength and, you know.
She didn't need to do that. She could have played young.
You see there? Anything. So, yeah, I mean, so. Yeah, man, big up Steph on that one. You know, that was definitely a monumental moment there. Definitely. I mean, like, even when it comes to your career and how it's traveling and where it's traveling, I mean, how much input do you have in that? I mean, do you have a lot of input in that, or is there a team around you that's really trying to form that for you as well as yourself? What's happening with the situation with J Kaz's career at the moment in terms of a team and who's around you?
Yeah, to be honest, for the most part, it's me, like, it's my creative direction. But I have people that I assist, and like, I think it's important that I come up with the direction and goal, and I just find people that also have share similar mindset and believe in my thing and get them to aid in places that I need the help in, or like things that I can't necessarily do myself. So big up Machine Man Tim, he does a lot of my production. He did Never That, Ting, he did the new thing, Carry Feelings, and he did a few other things for me as well. So he helps me a lot still, like just schooling me on the game. And then there's a lot of people that kind of do business stuff in the music business that it's good that I can hit up, and then I just ask them certain questions. What should this person be doing? What should I be doing? Nice. You know what I mean? But for the most part, I'm just pushing on myself.
Nah, that's it. That's good, man. I mean, I like to hear that again. Once again, the self-reliance. You know what I mean? You doing your thing as an independent artist.
Big up Marlon.
Big up Marlon. Yeah, man.
And my bro Sitch.
Big up
my real Sitch, you know what I mean? It's the management, but it's not really the management, but it's there. You know what I mean? He'll get onto me like, yo bro, where's the new tune, where's this, where's that? Or if there's a video shoot, it's there, so
that's needed. You need those to really push you, those in your circle to not only push you but push you in a positive way. You know what I mean? And in the right direction as well, you know what I mean? So big up for those who are around you and really trying to encourage you to do the greatest you can do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, as you put out a song, you always want your follow-up to be better and you know what I mean, and always greater.
100%.
You know what I mean? So, you know, with that being said, we got a big song just dropped the other day with Trillery Banks. I mean, I ain't even dropped it as yet. I've been waiting for you to arrive so that we can introduce this song the real way, the right way. And you know, without that, it's about that time right now that we do So Riley on Flames and introduce this song. You know what I mean? First of all, how did this song come about, man? And let the people know what it's called and so forth, man.
Yeah, so big up Machine Man Tim, the same producer I was just talking about. He's the one that pretty much A&R'd this song.
Yeah.
So he does a lot of production for Trillery Banks. He produced White Hennessy, Come Over Me, and the list goes on. And he had the link with me. Well, I know Trillery for a long time still.
Yeah.
But he's the middleman between me, Trillery, and Dejo Gardner. Big up Dejo Gardner that has the song Proper Touch as well. So he pretty much A&R'd the song. He sent me the rhythm, I voiced the hook. And he pretty much put the rest of it together.
Man.
You know what I mean? I can't even sugarcoat it. You have to give him the props where it's due. Because the production is mad. And he orchestrated it, made sure her verse got done, made sure the Joe verse got done. And you know what I mean? And we just worked it out like that.
Man.
But yeah, Jake, that's Carry Feelings. This is the new thing.
Man.
After everyone supporting, this is my fastest release to hit 10K on Spotify in like 3 days.
Man.
It's the first time I've done it, so you know what I mean? It's on multiple playlists, Afro Bashment and so forth.
Man.
Big up everyone that's supporting.
Sick.
You know what I mean?
Carry Feelings out right now featuring Trillery Banks, voice of the one J Kaz. Let's premiere it right now, man. What a song. Carry Feelings. J Kaz, Trillery Banks out right now. Nah, man, that song you're bad. That song you're bad right now. I swear, big up to all those locked in that turn right now. That song you're bad. Big up to all the crews loving that song. They Carry Feelings out right now. I mean, it just dropped, J Kaz.
Yeah.
The song just dropped. I mean, how are you feeling about the release right now? I mean, what's been some of the greatest feedback that you've received so far right now, man?
You know, I mean, the whole process has been fun. Like, even releasing it, we went to Birmingham, went to multiple cities, we put up some posters.
Yeah.
So it's like some people took some photos in front of the posters and stuff like that. So that, to be honest, for me personally, that stuff, even just that alone,
man,
it just shows that the work you put in.
For real.
You know what I mean? It manifests in it. So,
most definitely.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, the song's doing bits still. Like I said, it's been on Spotify playlist.
Man.
It's been beating down radio.
Sick.
Big shouts to yourself for even just playing it now.
Respect.
And I know it's gonna continue to grow from here.
Man, nah, respect, man. Now the tune's bad. The tune's bad. Big up to the production again. You know, the lyrics, the song just connects.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, with that being said, can we expect a visual coming soon? And
you already need that.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Man. I know people looking forward for that.
Yeah, 100%.
You just dropped a lyric video for it.
Yeah, man. I had to drop the lyric video because a lot of people don't know what I'm doing. A lot of people don't really know what, because you know that the pattern.
Of course.
So it's good when they see it.
No, most
and
definitely.
Like, some people are like, raw, like, when I actually read the lyrics, you're actually talking about some stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
So sweet. But what you're saying is mad. I'm like, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
crazy.
That's the secret sauce.
Yeah, nah, respect, man. Nah, definitely looking forward to seeing the visual on that one. That's gonna be absolutely crazy. Yourself, Trillery, you know what I mean, alongside Dejo Gardner. You know what I mean? That's gonna be mad.
Yeah, we had fun. We shot it in Brixton. You know what I mean? So
mad.
There's a vibes. You know? When we were shooting it, it's like loads of people just came. You know how Brixton is already.
Mad.
So it's like people were just there watching.
Mad. So I stand corrected. The video's already shot.
Yeah, we shot it already. So we're dropping it soon.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Sick. You heard it here first, people, man. J Kaz, Trillery Banks. Hey, Carry Feelings official music video coming at you really soon. That is gonna be crazy, man. I mean, just for those who don't know, I mean, how did they link up with you? And I mean, we kind of spoke about it earlier, but I mean, since you've done this, I mean, did you do it in the studio together?
No, everyone did.
It was a party. Yeah.
But obviously everyone was there for the video, so it was
the
show was over here.
Yeah.
Came over here. I think he did some other stuff. He did some stuff with Super Nitro, I think.
Man.
And a few other artists. So whilst he was over here, I think he was over here for a couple of weeks. So we got him and we did the show. And in the clean version, me and him voiced it together.
So
So it was good to get in the studio and at that point. I got the footage of that as well, so that's gonna be dropping on my YouTube soon as well. He's a real talented artist.
Crazy. So. Nah, definitely. Likewise yourself, you know what I mean? Like the music is just growing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Again, from never that, the songs have just been growing and growing, and not only have they been growing, the quality has been getting better, the style, you know what I mean? Like, yeah man, respect.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? Just keep up the good works, and you know, this song, we hope that, you know, it gets the great play that it needs and that it deserves, you know what I mean? Guys, it's a big song again.
Yeah.
The feedback you've been getting, you're talking some real stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, for those who don't know, you know what I mean? Go check it out if you haven't heard it, if you haven't pre it, if you haven't go stream it. Spotify, I mean, where else can they find this song, man?
Yeah, Spotify, Apple, Deezer, Audio, anywhere there's music, this place is here.
Straight.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you look in your grandma's cabinet with a vinyl, it's probably in there somewhere.
Come on. Man. Sick. Carry feelings, man. I mean, this tune, man, it's gonna go a long way. I mean, talk about some of the places where it's been featured already, and you know, some of the people who have really been pushing this song also, man.
Yeah, so big up Shawnee B.
Man.
He played it first on One Extra, and then Capital Extra, shouts Capital Extra, they've been beating it as well. Robert Bruce, Shayna, Marie, Ras Kwame. So many DJs have been supporting it, and especially a lot of the young ones. That's why I like to reach out to a lot of the younger DJs.
Man.
Like there's a lot of, like for example, there's a DJ, he's like 13 years old. I reached out to him the other day, and I just sent him a drop.
Yeah.
I saw him doing this thing on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
He wasn't really getting that much views, but I thought, you know, let me just reach out to him. And yeah, it's mad. So I'm just sending it to everyone. I'm just trying to embrace everyone. What I did as well. When I was it the first day, or might have been the day before I released it? I just put up on my IG and I put up on my Twitter. Boom! Anyone that needs a drop, message me. And I was just doing free drops. And I didn't expect so much of you to reply. All day.
You'd be surprised. Trust me.
I hate it. By the end of the day, I hated saying my name.
Yeah.
You know, listening to Jake, yeah, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? But we did a lot of that. So it was good for a lot of the DJs that are like 16, 17, 18, that are just starting.
For real talk. Real talk. And it's definitely a good thing to remember them, you know what I mean? Because, again, a lot of the artists that are growing, and a lot of the artists that are kind of doing their thing right now, especially on like some major platforms like Grime Daily and Link Up TV, once they get like to that kind of point and beyond, they kind of forget about some of the new coming DJs that are really trying to do their thing, and you know, some of the younger DJs that are trying to come up, you know what I mean, and really trying to forward out there in the business. So big up yourself on just remembering, you know, everyone as well, as much as you can, because you can't deal with everyone, obviously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But just remembering people and just keeping that in your mind, saying to yourself, you know what, there's DJs everywhere, near and far, not just Capital Extra, not just BBC One Extra. You know what I mean? There's other DJs out there that are really grinding and trying their hardest to get somewhere.
Yeah.
And it always starts with, most of the time, it always starts with an artist, with a platform. You know what I mean? So big up yourself for kind of doing that and giving the DJ the platform, as well as the DJ giving you the platform.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's definitely a mutual relationship.
Definitely, definitely, and that's how the team grows. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. I mean, what's in the future for J Kaz, man? I mean, what's coming up? I mean, some of the performances. I know this song you're getting ready for the road now and things like that. I mean, where can we see you and Trillery performing anywhere together anytime soon?
Yeah, you already know, but you know what I mean, we're not even gonna speak too much about that. Yeah, but
the dates are soon forward. Yeah,
there's definitely bookings in the future. But what the main thing that we're looking at is doing another headline show.
Sick.
So the last one was successful, very successful. So I appreciate everyone for coming, because that was the first.
Talk about that, show. Man. I mean, talk about where it was and you know.
So it was at Thousand Island in Highbury, Islington, right across the road from the station.
Right.
So it was mad, like. It was crazy experience that people came for us.
Yes.
Like came for man. You get me? So when I was there on the stage and then people were singing the lyrics like to like a full audience, it was crazy. Man. Honestly, there's footage on my IG. I still got the official footage to drop. It was a crazy experience, especially like doing dancehall in the UK. Man. Like that's not something that really happens.
No, of
I
course.
think Stylo is probably the only one that's done that. Actually, no. Shouts Big Zeeks.
Yeah.
Because he shouted me for his on our performance.
Salute
Big
Zeeks, yeah, man.
Zeeks, headline show. I'm not sure if it was last year or the year before, but that show was mad.
Yeah.
Big him up again for putting me on the lineup for that
For
one. But
real.
I think like Zeeks, myself and Stylo, I think that's the only thing
Yeah.
that really done headline shows.
Sick.
And headline show is completely different to like our club.
No, it's important.
China
It's
sound.
completely
It made
different.
me respect DJs and people in general that put events together.
Yes.
Because it's not
easy at
trying
all.
to sell physical tickets.
Trust me.
It's a different thing.
Real talk.
Like, it's alright people streaming your music and watching you on IG, but when it's time for them to come in and buy a ticket,
You know what
it's
I mean?
a different
Completely.
level. It's a different level, so I appreciate everyone that came out to that one. And even people now still messaging saying it was the best night they've had in time.
Man.
The energy was good. Shouts Rara for coming out, came
Sick.
out perform Elegance.
Big up Rara.
Banks came out
Yeah.
alongside a lot of other artists that came out as well.
Man.
Shouts Terror Danger as well. He was
Salute
there.
Terror Danger, I mean.
DWE was there as well.
Man.
You know what I mean? So it was just a good vibe, man.
Nah, sick, man. That's what it's about, man. It's all about the progressment. And it's all about these things, you know, the headline show. You know what I mean? These are the things that really, like, make your stamp.
Yeah.
And you know, say to yourself, this is who I am.
100%.
You know, roll up to see me, this is me, and this is, you know, what I've been doing so far. And it's not a joke thing, it's serious work that you've been putting in over the years, and a serious graft that you've been putting together to form who you are as an artist and your music. You know what I mean? So really just big up yourself again for just really combining the full works together to bring the product of what it is today. You know what I mean? And what you've been delivering. What you've been delivering is serious, man. From the freestyles to the shows to the tracks.
Yeah, man.
It's a lot. It's a lot for one to take in, you know what I mean? And for someone like myself who's very experienced in the music, straight away you just say, yo, that's serious talent.
Yeah, no,
it's not a joke thing. You know what I mean?
Especially when I started, because I started when I was in uni.
Yeah.
So coming out when I finished uni or whatever, and then I was doing music and trying to get into the proper industry. It was my thing was looked at kind of like a joke thing in a certain way because it was a uni. So I had to go through a process to prove myself.
Yes.
So you know what I mean. So but now we just. Now we don't even care. Like, if you get it or you don't get it, we don't care. We just do what we feel.
That's it, man.
You know what I mean? Whoever connects. And,
that's it.
You know what I mean? We're just vibing like that, man.
Straight. And on that note, I mean, for a lot of the youth that's listening as well, and a lot of the young ones that may be listening this afternoon, this evening, I mean, what kind of advice would you give some of the young, new artists that are trying to really reach some of the levels that you've already reached, and you know, even further that you're even trying to reach yourself that you haven't reached as yet?
Yeah.
Some of the advice that you would give to the young ones, man, what would that be right now, who's trying to really get into the business and do what they want to do?
I think the main thing is that anything you do, not even just music, like you're a marketer first and then you are what you want to do. Because if you want to be music, you have to get your music out there, so you have to have a marketing strategy. Even if you don't have a business, your business, you need to market. You have to get your product in front of people first before they even get a chance to take you in, and then otherwise from that you need to just work on your craft, because once you get in front of the people you need to have a good product.
True.
You know what I mean? If I go to a barber shop for the first time and I get a bad trim, I'm not going back. And I'm going to tell people
that's
to go there.
Straight.
You know what I mean? And I'll say definitely that try to figure of your campaign, how you release your music. Like, I used to just throw songs out, now I take more time with how I'm going to drop it. Like, have some little gimmicks in a certain way, but at the same time be true to yourself, because I'm never do any. A lot of people are doing some corny stuff when they're trying to release stuff. I'm not really on that. I'm just pushing the music, and I know it'll take a bit longer that way. I feel better in myself. So
I'm glad that you mentioned that. Cause I mentioned that again, touching on that subject. We mentioned that a few weeks ago. You know what I mean? And the gimmicks, the avenues that artists and people choose to promote their music and how they go about trying to do so is very important. You know what I mean? And it definitely goes, it lies upon your reputation, who you are as an artist and so forth. So respect again for not trying to go down the road of too jokey and like just diverse yourself from the point, you know what I mean? And that's the main thing, you know what I mean? So what are some of the ways that you've used already without giving away too much of your tactics and you know what you do? What are some of the things that you've done already to really try and make an input into your music and get it out there in a way that people can understand it?
I'd say from the easiest thing that someone could probably listen to today and take away, I'd say just reach out to people that play music. So whether that's DJs or vloggers or YouTubers, everyone knows someone that does YouTube. Whether that person getting 50 views or 50,000 views on your Snapchat or on your Facebook, there's someone there that's posting videos of them vlogging or cooking or something. So if you make music, you can hit them up and be like, yo, you put my music in your thing. So you just have to think anywhere and just like think logically, like where do you hear music?
That's it.
Same place you hear music, try and get your music there for other people to hear.
It's
not as easy as that all the time. Like I've been through times where I've shouted DJs multiple times and they haven't got back to me and they ignore me, or I send them dubs and they don't play it, play it once. Like it's just part of the game. You have to just keep going. But I would say still on the clout thing, I'd say it's a maturity as well, because I used to do grime back in the day, and I've done them things where you send for man and you clash man and you miss man. And you know what I mean, and it's not really worth it. Like you know what I mean, unless you're ready to deal with certain problems with certain stuff.
Trust me.
Unless you're built like that, then you know what I mean. But even look at a lot of the artists that deal with the gimmicks team. Like I'm not even gonna call any artist's name, but a lot of them are in some predicaments now. And it's not worth it. Because at the end of the day, everyone loves music, everyone loves what they do, but then it's like the first thing, you're a human and you got your life, so you have to cherish that still.
Well said. Well said. J Kaz up in the building Tuesday afternoon, www.flamesradio.co.uk. Hey man, J Kaz up in the building, well said my brother. I mean, you know, not only are you putting out great music, you know what I mean, you're doing some great things right now, but you're humble, you know what I mean, and that's one of the greatest things about somebody in the music business, you know what I mean, and not only do you have to push through and do your thing, you know what I mean, sometimes you have to kick down the door.
Yeah, 100%.
You can't just be humble all the time and be chilled. But I like the fact that, you know, you've got the humbleness to you as well. You know what I mean? You do kick down doors, you do your thing, but you're humble as well with it. You know what I mean? And the ego isn't too far up in the sky where we can't reason with you. You know what I mean?
I'll never be like that. I'm just like, do you know how it is? I think because I have a close friend that when we was younger, he used to play for a Premier League team, and to this day he's still the most humble person. So when we were all growing up and we were all broke, he was up, but he was still humble. So like in myself, I saw that, so I could never be anyway because he wasn't. So that's the first person I've seen with a lot of success early, and he behaved a certain way. So you know what I mean, I guess it's just learned behaviour.
Man, no, well said. Jake has up in the building, man. I mean, again, what's coming in the future, man? I mean, we need some more news around here, man. This is Flames Radio, man. We need some more news.
Looking for the exclusive.
Yeah, man. Like, what's going on for J Kaz, man? Because it's definitely an uprising situation for J Kaz. We're not seeing no stumbling blocks. We're not seeing no hesitations of silence here and there. It's definitely an uprising situation for J Kaz at the moment, and what we're seeing so far, and what we're definitely seeing with Carry Feelings right now, video about to drop. I mean, what more? I mean, can we expect any big features coming in the future with J Kaz and anyone? I mean, what can we expect, man?
To be honest, you see when it comes to the feature thing, I rather feature with producers more than artists. Really. Big up everyone that I've done features with, because all of the features I've done, like I've got good features. So like shouts True, shouts Sean, and shouts to Joe. But I wanna do some work with, if it's like just shooting off the top of my head, I'd love to work with someone like J5 or someone on that production level. But separate and apart from that, I'm very self-reliant and I'm independent, so I'm just gonna do. The only thing I can say for the future is just I'm gonna do stuff myself that I like, and it'll resonate. And you know what I mean. We've been. Like, not to blow my own trumpet, but I've been dropping good songs for years. So, you know what I mean? So I know it's going to connect sooner or later. And, you know what I mean? We're trying to diversify the portfolio as well. I'm not trying to go too deep into that. But, you know what I'm saying? We're, you know, just trying to, just as a human being, to develop and mature. So, you know what I mean? Do some reading and stuff like that. So,
once again, well said, man. What are you saying? You're reading at the moment, yeah?
Yeah, well, to be honest, I don't really read, but I listen to audiobooks. But you're still digesting the same information. So, I'm on that as well, man. It's good. I'd suggest everyone, definitely reading or listening to audiobooks is good. It just widens your mindset. Definitely travelling as well. Like, even just to get out of London or...
Well said. Well said, man. I mean, for myself also, it's good to hear you say that. You know what I mean? Without being disrespectful or nothing, but how old are you at the moment? 24. Now, I'm 31 at the moment, yeah? And I ain't heard no 24-year-old tell me about no audiobook. You understand? So, you know, it's definitely about widening and increasing the knowledge, you know what I mean, to really get the lyrics where you want to put out. We see people like Vibes Cartel, who is one of the most educated dancehall artists of our time. You know what I mean? Who reads and reads and reads and reads. Not just because he's in prison. The man's been reading before he went to prison.
Yeah, he got a book.
And studying. He's got his own book. You know what I mean? So, you know, the increasement of knowledge is always important. You know, we see a lot of artists out there really failing to really deliver the way they possibly could. You know what I mean? If they just necessarily took the time out to do certain things and so forth. You know what I mean? So once again, pick up yourself on that for really increasing your knowledge and doing your thing how you do it. You know what I mean? I look forward to seeing many more great music from yourself. You know what I mean? And you know, eventually soon, we're going to see you in the charts. You know what I mean? We're going to hear your music all over the globe. Yeah, we're going to see J Kaz performing in some great places, some great events, some great venues. You know what I mean? And I wish you only the best, my brother. You understand?
100%.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate you lending out your platform for me to come as well.
Respect.
You know what I mean? We big up everyone that's showing support.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Now keep
time.
Uprising. J Kaz up in the building, man. Top of the hour right here. Flames Radio carry feelings out right now alongside a Trillery Banks, you know. I'm gonna drop it again, but we're now starting on here. Top of the hour. Before I drop it, I just want to say a big thanks to J Kaz for passing through. And you know what, J Kaz, you know, before I drop this tune, I know the people that will love an acapella from J Kaz, even maybe a medley of some of your songs acapella. You know what I mean? And we'll give you this microphone, yes sir. I would just definitely get that going. I know the people that want to hear you live still, you know.
As a man, for you saying you got the rhythm around there, man, can drop a little free. So
yeah, man. Let's find a rhythm, man. Yeah.
Find a rhythm, man. Let's not shortchange them, you know.
Come on.
I don't really want to say J Kaz will change. Give me a freestyle. You know what I mean? Any rhythm, old school rhythms. You know what I mean? Yeah, something. What's up? You know what I mean? Yeah. You know it's your boy J Kaz and you're listening to Flames Radio. You know, so the new tune carry feelings out on the road right now, so make sure you go stream it. Yeah. Alright. Old school, watch out. Hey, yo, so them a talk about we, but we not matter that. Y'all we want me, so we have a lot of that. But on the street, now them a chat about start up one machine and they full of papa. It was a rat-a-tat-tat, knock a rat-a-tat-tat. Brag and act bad, see the bag and back shot. Y'all got long bad and balance, but she just a wine and broke it a wine, man. Whiny position. Where them a look, where them a try, can't flop your program. And so we get them in a style and fashion. Oh, they say good one in a million. One in a million, like we see in a million. Gonna figure with me and when DJ up here, me song. Boy, in a dancehall fashion. Girl, I'm not white. Watch up, hey. And me say, open the door and let me in the house. Girl, you quiet like a mouse. Now what time for you back out? Touch your body one time, no one can stop it now. From your body, so nice, J Kaz and sit out. I'm in the room, girl, you never make it out. Make your sign contract and take it up out. Play with your body like at the end of the cut and then I don't get that. And he said, take off your tight jeans, take off your coat. Take off your shoes and at the cupboard never go. J to the Kaz, make the girl a wine slow. Girl, you quiet like a mouse, so what time for your broke out? Say she have the melody, she say she have the flow. She have a boyfriend, but he's never at the home. Say him a bad man, say him a do road. When him a say girl, she a dumb money. She have the and your body full of a wallet, see me rather that. Every girl a jealous your body, I saw your body that. Everyone and I don't want to be saying alright. I'm in a background now, watch out, hey. What we tell them, yo, I miss a thing still I see I dip on the throne and I go and I trust myself, oh if you trust man. Because I'm fresh out of jail, touch you they just like, you just plan for us. Make you sit up like a worthless man. She said, J Kaz, why you say it like that? Come here in my song, you feel play it right back. Yo dog, me never want to hate you like that. But the girl where you love not even hate you like that. So me touch down like style up. Girl follow me everywhere that I go. Drop a 16, every girl I find out. Another 16, watch out, hey. She said J Kaz me call and you never call back. From your job go on bad, me say you go on bad. Me say yo baby, nobody talk like that. Just you don't put it and come on that, hey.
She say your boyfriend I have no dignity. He ma play while me shit, hey. Me have a girl from Kent to live with her parents. She not a parent, but me make her parents. And me cross the toll and make her survivor. Hey, but she can in the body rider. Hey, in a picture rapper start food crossing. We reaching at the house, she a half for coffee. And if me want food, sandwich, chocolate, me say that me want to see the money. That me want to do that me want. Boom, zap me, can you zap this? Yo, watch out, hey, yo, it was a Friday night when the girl linked me. Me up with a magnum and she a think of mint tea. She put on the mint tea and pick up her brandy. Now I type everything up. Let me tell you something that you never know about me. Yeah, we love butter cheese and we love protein for protein. Curry goat and a macaroni. You know me, no trees, we not in a coffee. Get the keys to the car, get the keys to the yard. When she see when me have on, she have to take off the
J Kaz live up in the building now. Big up J Kaz, man. Much appreciated for passing through the high energy show this afternoon. It's definitely been an honor, and it's definitely been a big show this afternoon. When I tell you, J Kaz Carry Feelings out right now. Make sure you go check it out. I'm telling you, stream it. Hey, listen, watch out for the visuals. They're gonna be absolutely crazy. Coming out really soon on all major platforms with the visual, alright? So make sure to stay tuned for that. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Yes, mad. J Kaz up in the building. www.flamesradio.co.uk. I'm telling you, man, it's an absolute pleasure to have J Kaz up in the building this afternoon. We're definitely going to drop that brand new single before we get out of here right now this evening, alright? So make sure you all go stream it. Once again, go stream it. Spotify, YouTube. Go check the lyric video. I mean, is there anyone you want to big up before we get out of here, J Kaz? Is there anyone we need to big up and shout out before we move on out of here, the Flames, man?
Yeah, shout out everyone that support him, and you can follow me on the socials at I am JKaz. That's IAMJKAZ. And all you need to do to find the music is just type J space KAZ on Google or Spotify or YouTube or wherever. J space KAZ and everything's there, is it?
Man, go check him out, J Kaz, uprising artist right now, track out right now, Carry Feelings.